Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the penultimate game of the evening here in the PUBG Europe Pro Scrims. My name is Jorasar, and we are watching as teams jump out of the plane for the second last time to determine which of these teams will come out with the chicken dinner and the maximum number of points for placement. Now remember, first place doesn't necessarily guarantee you the most points, but it certainly helps on your way there. Na'Vi at the moment, the only team with 2 victories, so winning half of all the games you played today and finishing quite strongly in at least one of the other ones. But the game is not over. We still have 2 more maps, both of which are going to be Erangel. And it'll be interesting to see where we move out today. 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock plane path, relatively even split this time. Na'Vi are moving back to Ferry Pier. And as you can see, all of the yellow teams seem to be clumped together. It's the caster curse, I'm telling you. Yasnaya looking like there are going to be 2. We can see Lulish and Omakan both going for there. The neighbors have taken advantage of a Team Liquidless Pachinki to make do there themselves. And North George appears to be split between Team Quantum and Haiku. So interesting times. A man is actually going to be quite close to Red Sea. We might want to keep an eye on that, especially because the circle is easterly. So centering in on shelter. It's not a massively hard east circle. If we see the same as last time, where we have like 75% water sort of circle 3s or something like that, it's going to be a little bit tilting for some of the teams, but I have a feeling that won't happen. Colts has already got a vehicle and is actually rotating out, moving towards Cube. That's going to have implications for the adapts if they want to come across this bridge as well, so that's worth noting. Elsewhere, Rahina look relatively safe. They're just looking for their 4th member here. Anonymous, Nookie, Misa. Where's Sakura? Oh, Sakura's down here. I missed that. Very similar color to the background. So Sakura's at McDonald's, or the M compound, as we call it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Can you tell it's getting to dinner time? Don't worry, we'll persevere. We're all good. Yasnaya looks relatively peaceful. Omakan have got the southeast. Lulish have got the west. No one really contesting Lipovka and Prison with the Penguins. Haiku and Quantum being very respectful of each other's space, and the Adapt's not really looking to move in past them. So things actually relatively chilled out. No one really looking for a fight, and Omakan actually rotating away from Yasnaya now as well. So doubly not looking for a fight. Granite and Nice One are going to be fine on Millie Island. And realistically, everyone is just going to end up comfortably looting up. What a peaceful start to our game we've got. Isn't this most delightful? We'll be watching some of the teams that are rotating in now to see if anyone crosses paths with anyone else. Melman's going to be scouting out a compound that actually contains an Ultra Star. I think he missed that as well. To be fair, no one's shooting at him. Doesn't look like he's going to be moving into it though. Ultra Star taking that position for 22. Our FaZe clan going to move in too. That could be fun. Fuzzface is getting as far as the watchtower. Are we going to go beyond? Go on, Fuzzface. No, Fuzzface is stopping there. Corsac's thinking about the compound the Tornado Energy has just moved into, but deciding against it. And even that was actually quite peaceful. Haiku have now relinquished their grip on North George and Cube, and are probably going to be moving out here east. You can see Team Quantum taking no chances and going north instead. And the Adepts now thinking of moving as well. And because the Haiku team are going to be moving out of Cube, that should be fine. Of course, I'm taking a few pot shots onto Melman and then deciding to rejoin the rest of his team. Things are looking quite peaceful, he says, as the car gets shot at. Dark Choice getting eliminated by Uber. Finally a death here. And that's because he... Well, I can't tell if that's in late rotate or if he came down there early just to scout out the compound that's a little bit further south. But FaZe Clan have firm control over that now. Atomical is up north and chilling with the rest of Haiku moving by. I get the feeling that there is no desire to take a fight separated from the rest of your team at this stage. Team Quantum might actually move into a red zone very, very soon. A nice one have got the bridge camp, but I think Granite Gaming are going to be moving via the west bridge. So they are going to be completely fine. And there you go. With nobody in Cube, the Adepts are able to rotate in. Rahina will be moving in behind them. Raise Your Edge, go south of Pachinki. Na'Vi are happy to move late. I think they're going to be moving along the cliffs and possibly towards a farm location as well. Na'Vi seem to be okay with that. They could also make a big rotate in via school apartments sort of this way, but I don't know if they will do that because it's hard to tell how many teams are actually involved. The Penguins getting a big shot onto T-Bone at Heaven. Oma can have to decide if they want to go back for the revive. I believe T-Bone is going to be a safe res, but I also think T-Bone is very far from the rest of his team. Here comes Vashku. And that is a, ooh, beautiful landing. We're all waiting for it. Might need to unleash a smoke here. People up north. No, it should be fine, although Haiku are reasonably close by. Let's keep an eye on the Haiku train. And see who is going to be, well, what compound they're going to crash into. They could try and contest, but remember, 17 teams still alive. It's phase 1. These big risks don't really need to be taken yet. They're coming very close to Lulish. And a couple of shots from Omican onto Lolita as well, doing minor damage so far. And this dip is not the safest place to be, I have to say, for Haiku. But it is very, very close to the center of the circle, so I guess they'll take it for now. Truckee looking for tags onto FaZe. Sees 8C inside the blues. Look, even if they get the knock there, they're not going to be able to get the flush. Unless someone is properly outside the compound as opposed to just peeking. This should be reasonably safe for FaZe, I think. Nice hits onto 8C, so Truckee knowing exactly where they are. Encouraging them not to peek. We need to check out Granite Gaming because they might be rushing into Raise Your Edge. They are indeed. Twite, thinking twice. Oh no, and Samarak moving into the path of the neighbors instead. This is Wes behind him. The car's 37 hit points. Significantly less now, and that's Nayla picking up that kill. Granite Gaming not with the best rotation luck, I'm afraid. Pakaz has gone down. Salty's behind him. Monkey will finish Pakaz off, so those smokes, unfortunately, not get put to good use. And a little bit of gear later, Salty will be on his way. Next circle has popped. It is going to be a... quite a swing east, to be honest. And you know what? There is water, but it's not quite as much as last time, because last time it encompassed all these cliffs and it sort of went around Mill to Power, and it was crazy. This is a little bit less crazy. It's about 2/3 land, 1/3 water. Everyone's going to want to rotate early on. Nice one. Got a great compound last game. And they are once again going to be the south of Milta. FaZe Clan are there or thereabouts. They're abandoning Mini Milta entirely. Look at all of these ridiculous rotates. So many teams coming in now. We watch Iroh moving past 22. Moving towards Clubber as well. Just trying to make it into Milta by the looks of things. They will make it. Who else? Here comes Raise Your Edge. Raise Your Edge dealing with tornado energy, but actually nobody else taking shots on them, so they're okay. Clubber does get Iro. We were talking about them earlier. Miracu is going to go for the revenge. And that leaves Twite on the south side of the road. Oh no, Salty. Oh no, Salty. Oh no, Salty. So many rotations ending in fireballs right now. TSM have got the north side of Milter, although Twite is going to be next door. Swish and Prebz. I'm not going to have fun here. They are wedged between Nice One and Tornado Energy. The Adepts will be one of the last. Are they the last? They're not the last because they've got Rahina and Red Zone over here into circle, and they're going to be very, very close to Lulish. But opting not to go any further at this time. Silas with a really nice angle on top of the hill. Nearly getting Fixie there. That's 2 tags, but not enough to get the knock. The Adept's very safe, but also very far from the center right now. A northwestern shift would do them nicely, actually. Here comes Shiv moving up onto Quizzy. Furax third-partying and being very annoying. Shiv coming in now with the first aid, and then we'll be resuming the push onto Quizzy. Reinforcements from the other side, though. Monkey has to deal with people inside the compound, and I don't actually think there's going to be much leeway here for them to meet up. Shiv and Monkey, you're just going to have to fight their separate battles. Melman, oh my goodness, what a brilliant jump from outside there. Getting onto the balcony. Remember, these houses are built slightly differently in this farm compound. And unfortunately, that is going to be the end of him, leaving Shiv as the sole surviving member right now of Raise Your Edge. The Adepts moving into the same compound as well instead of keeping that position they had, and that's going to put them very close to Na'Vi. The good news is, though, that Senya's been knocked, which buys them a little bit of time. That might give them some breathing space because they are going to have to go for the revive, and indeed it's going to be the Tab doing that. So what are the Adepts going to do with this? They basically have to push into the farm compound now. And oh my goodness, never mind. Esports circles are alive and well and living on Erangel today. Everybody moving towards the south side. 4 different teams in vehicles racing for these compounds. TSM minus Iro are going to be looking for this compound, but unfortunately Team Quantum already there. Yep, they're getting dinked from that compound already, and they have to make a sudden move. Probably best to cast from this at the moment, this map view. FaZe Clan and Omekin have a major disagreement here. Gemty and Page are the only 2 alive, and they're going to have to fight in a not very comfortable place, unfortunately. Gustav with a beautiful frag grenade, I have to say. And unfortunately, oh my god, what a beautiful frag. Gustav, you absolute beast. Page, the only person left alive now, on their feet anyway. And Gustav is doing work here for the FaZe Clan. Raise Your Edge goes down. That rotate not possible. Tornado Energy now moving south. This compound is actually free. Not many people want to take it because there's this nice high ground behind it. And Red Zone have got that and Mini Milter. So hedging their bets a little bit. We have 22 esports moving in towards a nice one. We're on board now with Ultrastar. What a flash grenade! Oh my goodness. Luckily, Ultrastar let go of a grenade himself. Which is going to cause, oh man, a second flash followed up by a frag. That is beautiful stuff from Explicit. Ultrastar goes down, free kill goes down, and I have to say that was an exceptional play from Nice One. Really solid stuff. And sadly, Corsac is going to be the only player remaining, although getting shot at in the middle of a field while they head towards the shack. Playing Shack Life for the rest of the game is going to be what 22 esports are up to, unfortunately. Let's close the door, chill out. Don't even worry about it. At least we get a fresh 2 vest. Oh, that 2 vest is even fresh. Fine. Paige, still alive. Oh. Wow, my caster curse is good. Paige, still alive. And Sakura from Lumberyard is going to take him out. So FaZe Clan once again have ownership of this compound here. Haiku get eliminated in the meantime. And Team Quantum, I would argue, have a very, very good position for this next circle. Fex and Miracu are separated by approximately 2/3 of the circle here. Not very much they can do. They're going to be fighting their own fights. 1v4s all over the place right now. Guess it helps their placement, potentially, if they don't get flushed, but they're going to have to play a lot more passive than they used to. Let's see where the next circle is. It can't surely be more ridiculous. It can't indeed. All right. Team Red Zone are very happy, but they might want to consider consolidating. They're not quite in the center, and both of their squads might end up having to play a 2v4 if people rotate in. Lulish now moving up towards Nice One. Trucky is down and out. We're not going to worry about him for now, unfortunately, because the teammates can't really help. Aidsi being very frustrating and preventing this rotation from Oland, which means they can't even get into a proper fight with Lulish, which is kind of what I was expecting. Tornado Energy are going to be taking that up instead. Quizzy will spot some heads. Trying to get those headshots in, remove those helmets, and make the next fight an easier one. Tornado Energy are not in, remember. They're not actually in the next circle. So they will have to move off of the cliffs momentarily. Na'Vi are outside of the circle. Twite is going to have to move. The Adepts are gatekeeping. I don't know what this means for Senya. He's very, very close to them. Sort of keeping those options available. Tundo takes Senya literally down to 1 HP. Ooh. Managing to get back into the shack, though. And the vehicle that Senya was about to drive just got its wheels taken out as well. So the Adepts proving to be significantly headachy for Na'Vi right now. They're finally rotating. No pickup from Kemba here. Senya happy to hold his own. And the Adepts looking to move north. Kemba taken down by FaZe. Let's keep an eye out for Aidsi and co. Fuzzface will get the kill on the point there. Elsewhere, Phantom. Sorry, not Phantom. Quantum managed to take out a member of Tornado Energy who are playing proper edge. This does mean that Team Red Zone should have an advantage over them, or potentially a 2v1. This drop could be nice for Mac and Dark and Matchsters, especially if they need a refresh on the armor. The tab is now getting pinned down. Noki has been downed and outed, but Tundo is still alive, which means the Adepts are still in this game. Tricky position on the north side, to be sure. The tab looking at the neighbors and going, maybe, but realistically it's a pipe dream. Smoking Senya's way in now as well. That should be all Senya needs, I reckon. Corsac gets taken out by Twite. Granite Gaming continues to be super sneaky. And now we have the neighbors and Nice One in the same compound. Lulish watching. They actually didn't fall back further along the cliffs. They actually moved in to where the neighbors were. So being very, very aggressive are Lulish. They've still got all 4 of their team alive. 2 kills so far this game, but plenty of time for more. The tab gets taken down by Twite. Let's go ahead and give Twite a little bit of MVP status, because as a one-man band, Twite has been absolutely going for it. Looking for Senya in the smoke. He's downed the tab. There's a second smoke coming out. He knows he's getting ready. Damage getting done. A third smoke, I think, should allow him to get to the tab. But in 30 seconds time, the blue zone is going to move out. Great tags onto Senya. And he will be able to get safely behind the cover of that rock. Na'Vi live to fight another day. Granite Gaming and Twite have done phenomenally well, but now this rotate is going to be, well, interesting to say the least. Olin spots Twite straight away. Not good indeed. Where are we going from here? They have to move. Nice one, Esport eliminated. I have a feeling Granite might be next. Oh, actually. The neighbor's a little bit preoccupied here at the moment. I can't believe neighbors and FaZe Clan haven't shot at Twite yet. Oh my goodness. Why can't this happen to me in my games? This is unreal. The tab dying to blue now. And so does Senya, actually. They must have been pinned down by FaZe Clan. I'm a little surprised they didn't go out fighting. Or maybe they took a couple of shots, took damage, and went, yeah, we can't actually deal with this. FaZe Clan now choosing to rotate after knowing that Na'Vi are eliminated. So they're moving into a next zone, which is centering in. Here, I have a feeling Atomical and Co. might want to make their way into this compound, or at least this hill where Makandark and Matchters are. Team Quantum still have the best position. If the rest of the team can make their way to Atomical, I guess, and hold off Rahina, it's not so bad. But this is, nail-biting, shall we say, to put it politely. Potentially very, very challenging for these guys. Especially if Rahina move out in force. Oh dear, and Lulish have been spotted by Team Quantum. And those smokes just got absolutely annihilated. That's Anonym out of the game. Only 2 kills for Team Quantum, but look at their position. It's absolutely fantabulous. Oh, yes. Nookie gets down by Makandark from behind. That's going to give Atomical a little bit more breathing room. And Team Quantum absolutely have the circle. This is brutal. Absolutely brutal for everybody else fighting just to be vaguely in where they are now. Twite has been spotted by the Penguins. And that could be problematic indeed. Manages to knock out 8C, but then that is it. Granite Gaming rounds out the top 10. We have 9 teams left alive. Fuzzface is the only surviving member of FaZe Clan now. Clubber did such an incredible job. I think that solo job from Clubber absolutely deserves a round of applause. Really, really good. We now have the Penguins moving around the concrete of the tower here. This pylon. Looking for Fuzzface. Won't find him. He's being very sneaky. Trying to allow them to rotate in. And then Fuzz might be able to do a little bit of a backstab. Here comes Scooby. Scooby's about to become a Scooby snack. Oh. Going back to get the vehicle. And Rahina, oh dear, Rahina move up on Red Zone in the meantime and finish them off. I thought Red Zone were frankly in advantageous position, so credit to Rahina there. Several fights going on at the same time. Anonymous is down. Oh, that's funny. That smoke grenade bounces literally off the down. And they're going to have to use a second one, but that's fine. Fuzzface now. This is Fuzzface's last stand. Spots Tundo, and Zorf is going to take him as a third party. FaZe Clan eliminated in 7th place. They've won a game, but it won't be this one. Tornado Energy now alone. They're going to want to stay quiet, actually. Let's watch this rotate from Hellscream. Here come the Penguins. 3 alive out of 4. Where can they go? Rahina targeting them from the hilltop. And Quantum from the compound. This position is Quantum's to lose, ladies and gentlemen. It really is right now. Unless someone crashes into Quantum, they just have a very, very strong hold on position in this game so far. The Penguins are fighting against Rahina right now. Misa looking for the hits, gets a solid one onto Zorf. It's not a headshot, though. We'll be looking for additional damage. Remember, these guys still have all 4 of their team members alive. They're doing very, very well. 5 kills between them. Eliminating Red Zone when Red Zone were in a more central position. Hellscream coming very close to having his helmet completely knocked off by Misa there. Very, very close indeed. And oh my god. Right. This is the circle that if Team Quantum do not win, they will be kicking themselves. This is extremely important. We have to decide. Everyone basically has to band together against Team Quantum right now. And even then, it's going to be so difficult to dislodge them from this compound. Most of the vehicles that the teams would have left are either in the blue or have lost wheels, right? So it's not that easy to crash in with these vehicles. Chances are a lot of them more or less can't drive. You can see a buggy there, but that'll only carry 2 people. Crash into a compound 2v4 is going to be terrible. Here go the nuclear penguins. They're going to be the first ones trying their luck. Not going to work for Zorf. Scooby's about to die as well, and that is the vehicle abandoned as it rolls towards Lulish. Oh my god! Perfect nades everywhere. That's 1440 with the cleanup. And let's see how many kills these guys actually have. Only the 4 kills so far. Ooh, Misa getting a knock onto 1440. This could be a cue for people to roll in. 1440 is dead. Here comes Lulish looking for an opportunity to get closer. They've got one. Where are Rahina? They're smoke screening their way. And they're looking to push in using the smoke bridge. Bogdanila, though, with the non-stop frags. Gets Misa down. Smoke bridge is still there. Only 3 players left now. Bogdanila are actually down for Team Quantum as well, so they're going to want to get him up very quickly to defend against these pushes. Sakura right up on the edge of the compound. Kill still suddenly needs to communicate to his team. We have been invaded. Good initial hit onto Kill Still. Where are the rest of Rahina? They're moving in. Here comes Nuki. Here comes Misa. Here comes Anonymous. All 4 of them pushing this house now. Kill Still falls to the frag from Anonymous, and Team Quantum are slowly but surely losing control over this compound. Rahina are doing a great job. There are 2 of their members down, though. Lulish taken out in the meantime, unfortunately, before they can push, thanks to Quizzy in the background. And Quantum have decided now is the time to push. Here we go. Rahina don't have time to get all of their members back up. But they will be able to hold the stairs. Someone is still on the ground outside. They can't do anything about that. That's Sakura down. Oh no, and beautiful flick from Redzi there. What a great reversal on the door, coming back out and knocking down 2 people and getting the 3rd as well on Nuki. Redzi really coming good for the team. Team Quantum now up with 8 kills. They still secure the compound and they are left against Quizzy from Tornado Energy. It's a 2v1. Redzi is going to be absolutely pumping after that. What an incredible sequence of shots there from Redzi. Oh la la. Absolutely beautiful. But what do they do against Quizzy? Quizzy has taken up residence. Oh, pardon me. That is absolutely not what should have been playing there. Quizzy has taken up residence now in the building right next to them. The soundboard shouldn't be coming into play until afterwards, but I guess that's technically symbolic of about 30 seconds left before Phase 8 moves in, so still technically applies. Ground floor spotted by Redzi. Bogdanilla going to try and get an upper floor angle on him. It's probably best for these guys to stick together because at the end of the day, it is a 2v1. Trying to get up onto the roof. Not quite making it. I think they'll have time to do it one more time. Quizzy not exactly pushing in on them. Redzi not quite making that work, although we have got Bogdanilla now up on the roof. And actually, the final phase is going to collapse onto Quizzy. So these guys are going to have to push. But they have to push 2v1. It's going to be very interesting indeed. Quizzy is absolutely no rush. Happy for everyone to be forced to come to him. Because at the end of the day, it's a 2v1. And he knows it. Bogdanil very close to seeing Quizzy there on the edge of the roof. And there's the first Molotov from Tornado Energy. Here comes the second Molotov as well, just trying to stop them from coming in via the corner. Which side are they going to choose? Quizzy being very sneaky, actually going around the shack. And both players from Team Quantum think he's around the house. I'm not even sure I would peek there. I would let them get closer. Here we go! first aid kit being used straight away. They know he's hurt. They know they have an opportunity here. Quizzy moving around the edge does get the first aid off, and now Redzi and Bogdanila know that the house is free. It's the shack they have to worry about. Quizzy moving up to Redzi. Redzi being so pivotal for Team Quantum this game, but he has to do one more play before they can claim the victory. Will Tornado Energy rip it from their hands? Or will Redzi get one more kill? They're up to 8 kills. They can make it 9. No frag to roll out, unfortunately. Just the smokes, which isn't that useful here. Bogdanila inside the house. Still, Bogdanila will be forced to move first. I think they're going to move. Yeah, there we go. On the offside, Redzi goes down. And out, it's a 1v1 now. Tornado Energy can smell it. A beautiful headshot onto Bogdanila to begin with, and now he's pushing. He knows that he's on that side of the broken wall. Both players down to very low. Quizzy actually reloads at the very end after unfortunately putting most of his spray into the wall, but Team Quantum just about caught it. What an exciting finish. 9 kills and first place for Team Quantum there, but my goodness, did Tornado Energy make them work for it. Tornado Energy in second place, and Rahina E-Game Stars will finish in third. This is game number 5 of 6 of tonight's PUBG EU Pro Scrims.